Hey, welcome to the process. My name is Dr. John Lewis. This is week 13, Thursday game script and matchup. I didn't get my rankings out in time, but we can certainly go over the data that I have going here. Let's start with the Vegas in my scoring app. You can take a look, and then the defense against the position if you haven't seen any of these videos, but I'm going to jump directly into the data. Here's tonight. It's Thursday morning. Buffalo, New England. Buffalo playing away, and New England is at home. Buffalo likes home field advantage better. I've got some efficiency data that shows they do much better at home than on away. So that's one word. This is an above average predicted game at 45. That's pretty much the lowest that I will assign the moniker above average. This is right on that line between below and above average. So I'm cautious about the amount of points tonight. I'm not sure the weather. Be cautious about that. I don't like Thursday games. I think it gets players out of a rhythm. Not sure. I probably need to do that, look at all the Thursdays games and try to get some handle on, player efficiency and things on Thursday versus non-Thursday games. I don't know if that study's ever been done. Probably hasn't, but if it has, please let me know. I'd like to read that study myself, save me time. But I doubt it. That kind of information, there's probably a lot of money associated with betting daily fantasy sports, and I think a lot of research is hidden, and we don't see that. Anyway, Vegas thinks Buffalo wins by about a touchdown. It may be closer than that. Seems to be one of those games where it's the last team with the ball has a chance to win kind of concept. And that actually is good for the players' fantasy chances, right? If there's not a blowout and there's a constant back and forth there. Okay, so what are we thinking that the Buffalo team is going to be facing? New England is tough. You can see this first line of my defense against position, my DAPS. Here it is, New England tough. Overall offense DAP is tough. Singletary faces an extra tough, one of the strongest defenses against rushing. So, not saying not playing him, but he may not score like you think. And, of course, it always comes down to touchdowns or not. And this would seem to spell it's going to be hard for him to get a touchdown. But, hey, in the red zone, they may hand it off and he fall in. So, you need to decide who else you have. If he's your best running back, then I guess you're stuck with him. I'm just not optimistic about his ceiling here. He may have an okay floor, but don't know if there's a lot of fat on that bone there for us to enjoy. Buffalo, the quarterback looks like it's above average easy. That's good. And the tight end. Knox is so inconsistent, folks. And it is hard to figure out, when he's going off. This seems to be a good spot. New England's not very tough on tight ends, so that's why it says easy. just depends on who I had. You know, I'm not a big fan of Knox in this team. Just his inconsistency is piss poor. So anyway, wide receivers, the passing, Diggs, Davis, McKenzie, etc. You think they should definitely score some points, but it is below average tough. So they're going to work. I suspect Belichick's going to try to remove, and I'm guessing Diggs. So whoever their best New England corner is going to be, they're going to scheme to shut Diggs down and make Davis, McKenzie, or whoever else try to beat them. So this could be really interesting. Maybe one of the running backs, I don't know if Singletary, how he's been catching a lot, but is that whoever it is, maybe you get a touchdown out of the backfield from a pass catching. It just seems like Buffalo has a tough way to go here. Buffalo D is okay. The kicker, I'm probably not playing. So on the other side, New England versus Buffalo. Buffalo is not as tough. I just got them as below average. New England, Stevenson should have a pretty good game. Above average easy. So I'm playing him with usual confidence. I just hate Thursday. I never have the Sunday confidence when I'm playing a Thursday game. The quarterback, Jones, is it Jones? I don't know who it is. Anyway, the quarterback is having a tough situation, and Hunter Henry, extra tough. So Buffalo plays really tough to the tight end there. So looks like New England has an easy wide receivers. So, I think it could be okay. Myers is probably going to get you a nice floor. Maybe some of the other ones there. It's hard to guess. Not being very consistent this year. So, not overwhelmed by this game. Probably if I have alternatives, I will play them. But if I'm stuck with some of these players, like Buffalo, Allen, you're going to have to play him. And maybe he can get you some rushing yards and balance out a touchdown or two less that he won't get. Okay, so I'm never happy, never enthusiastic about Thursday games, so that's just kind of how I see it. I wish you good luck. Come back. I've got snaps coming tomorrow where I talk about efficiency and run pass biases under the home away splits. Very interesting data when you combine efficiency with that. Some eye-opening things. And then, of course, my snaps data lets you find who is on the uprise and who is not. Please listen to the podcast, Data Lab and the Science of Fantasy Football. We cover a lot of interesting ground there as well. Okay, good luck Thursday night. Woo woo.